So let's start drawing a leprechaun. And I love St. Patrick's Day because it is kind of the start of spring and things get a little bit greener, a little bit warmer, and it's just nice. So we're gonna go with a leprechaun today. And I'm gonna start with the eye shape. Now, normal human eyes are football shape, but we're gonna go a little bit more cartoony today. Leprechauns are kind of fun. Sometimes they're a little scary. Ours is gonna be fun today. So I am drawing some oval eyes. I'm doing the iris, the colored part of the eye, and then the pupil part, the black part of the eye. I'm gonna do that on both sides. Okay, we're gonna go in at our nose, which is a little bit more human-ish, but not totally exactly human-ish. I'm gonna go with an oval for the shape of that nose. I'm also gonna add the side nostrils, which are kind of like two smaller half circles. You can add your nostrils underneath like so. And then what I am going to do is I am going to add my mouth. And I am going to have a very happy leprechaun. So I'm going to make sure that he has a great big smile on his face, because leprechauns are lucky and, you know, they have that big pot of gold. So who wouldn't be happy about that? So I'm going to add my teeth lines in there. I'm going to go back and change those a little bit later, but we're going to add our beard, and beards kind of come around the cheek area, and then they kind of come underneath the mouth, kind of where my beard is going to go, along with how it's going to have a little bit of texture to it, because we know beards are kind of fluffy if they're long, and they're not perfectly smooth. I'm also going to add my ears, and they're not going to be perfectly round ears. They're going to be a little bit pointy. We're going to add his hat, and that is going to determine where our eyebrows are going to go. So the rim of his hat is going to kind of come up and around, and I'm going to see more of his hat on the right side than I am on the left side, just because his head is kind of tilted a little bit. I'm going to bring up that nice big top, and you can make it more rounded if you like. You can make it a little flatter if you like. We're going to put that nice big buckle on there for him, the silver buckle with the black band. Let's tuck a little clover in there, a little shamrock if you will. All right, so we have his head and face done pretty well. So let's add a few more things. Arms and some shoulders. We're gonna bring his arm in there a little closer, like so. He's gonna have that green suit on, and his body is gonna be a little bit disproportionate to his head. We're gonna make his head a little bit bigger than what his body's gonna be. Put a little collar on him there. I'm gonna bring this in like that. It's pretty fun. All right, so let's put, he's got a vest on. And let's put a couple gold buttons on that vest. We finish his arm here. I'm not quite sure how I want to do that hand. I'm thinking I'm gonna make this a little wider too over here. Let's see, let's make his hand holding. So if we have his hand, we're going to know that his thumb is going to be here, and his fingers are going to be on the side. There we go. And let's see, he's found that lucky 4-leaf clover. He's holding on to that lucky 4-leaf clover. And we're going to bring this jacket around just a little bit more. let's have him standing. We gotta move his legs over just a little bit. There we go. Let's give him some stripy socks, and then let's make those shoes kind of big in the front. And we'll put another little buckle on that side. And we'll put another little buckle on this side. All right, we need to put a hand on this side as well. Let's make it so that his hand is kind of going into his pocket. So we have our leprechaun shape and our outline pretty well done. Now we can go back in and we can add a lot of cool textures to his beard, to his outfit, however we want. I am going to do the next video on how to add some textures to your drawing of your leprechaun. You can find that drawing as well as other Draw With Me videos at thevisualartacademy.com. I hope that you will come back and join me again. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope that you have a great rest of the day.